Darlington's first home game of 2024 is also the first of the Steve Watson era, and they couldn't ask for a tougher test with table-topping Tamworth, the visitors this afternoon. Watson makes 3 changes to the side beaten at Southport, bringing Ngandu, Salkeld and Lindley in, with Hatfield on the bench and Moke and Asante injured. For the visitors, it's 1 change, with Nathan Shakuna replacing Ben Milnes.
Taylor takes a touch and then sees Salkeld in some space. Nice bit of goalkeeping. Salkeld drops it down to Nelson. Salkeld takes it back off him. But again, Fairlam there is not really too troubled by anything that Salkeld has got.
Yeah, Fairlam and Salkeld having a couple of battles early on, but so far it's the Tamworth player getting the better of them.
Yeah. Hayden Lindley's given the ball there, trying to play it back, and played Darlington under a bit of pressure there. It was Ben Akwai who got it, and he's going to be dinked in. Let's see. Shanker takes it. He does dink it in. It's a headed goal bound, but tamely, and Taylor will collect. It's not too up front, is it? It's Salkeld on the right hand side, and Ngandu on the left, Liddle in the middle, and the 2 defensive midfielders for Darlington being, that's a Darlington throw, which the referee has not spotted. Another long throw-in opportunity for Tamworth. Great delivery, that one, right on the edge of the 6-yard box. Lawler wins it. Second ball is turned back around. Headley wins the next one, but it's still bobbing around there. And then the shot comes in into the back of the net. There you go. There's 11 minutes in as Tamworth take the lead. Darlington defended the first and second contact from the long throw. It's the 3rd time, in fact, to face a long throw already in this game. For what it's worth, it was a Darlington throw in our eyes, so I don't think it should have been a Tamworth throw. We had a good view of it, but they made the most of it.
Yeah, worth seeing again if the lead up to the throw-in features in the highlights, but when it does come in, many bites at the cherry, but eventually it drops to Ben Akwai, and his shot just through a crowd of players and rolls into the opposite corner. The league leaders lead.
Well, you said we'd have another look at it. I do have another look. We've got a better view than the referee there, and I'm almost convinced that it looks on Kev's camera as if it came off Ben Akwai last. But I mean, there's plenty of opportunity after that.
Yep.
And that's the thing, if you can, Steve Watson said, didn't he, if you don't put the ball in and around the box, you're not going to create many opportunities. And
still just about 80 minutes to go.
Three Darlington players there, not really firm enough to try and pick the ball up, stood back a little bit, so Tamworth pick it up. It's Dolman who plays the ball wide. Ben Headley's got inside his man there, missed the ball. It's Akwai going into the box, plays it to the edge of the box, has a shot which hits a red shirt, and then his toe poke just wide. That's a really presentable chance.
That should have been 2.
Should have been 2, shouldn't it? Ben Headley got sucked into that ball there. He didn't make contact with it, and we were in trouble from that point.
Daniel Creaney it was, I think, who the shot kind of hits him on the way through, and
Salkeld needs to be strong to get past his men there. Couldn't have got past his man, had a chance to. Barrow wins the header, and Liddle is bundled into from behind. Referee's happy to play an advantage. Liddle stayed down. I think it was a play on by the ref. Barrow's bursting down the left-hand side. He's still going, getting to the corner flag, byline, and earns Darlington the corner. Good advantage by the referee, you'd say.
Yeah, it led to a corner for the Quakers. Ben Liddle just getting back to his feet now.
Darlington will get us back underway with a corner from the left-hand side. Decent delivery. It's headed up in the air by James. It can't be James Jess. Got off ball. Ball's just turned over the bar there. Tonks throws the ball into the box. It's cleared, and then Lindley turns it around the corner. It's only turned left, and Tonks is still in some space left-hand side as the ball returns to him. It's on his right foot. Stands the ball back stick, which Lawler gets ahead to, and then the next ball comes and is flashed wide, the shot there. Dolman gets the ball. I mean, if he's obviously Tamworth at the top of the league, he can't be a bad player, but why doesn't he lose 4 stone and play a bit higher up?
Certainly could.
Obviously he's going to score 2 or 3 against us now in the second half, but I mean it's just a physical observation, isn't it, of the obvious. Ball is with Akwai on the left-hand side. Comes inside. Shot comes in from distance. Taylor palms it away. I don't think it was troubling too much, but good goalkeeping by Shakuna.
Wide, but he had to make sure.
Barrow picks the ball up. Finds Ngandu. Left-hand side. Back to Lawler. Lawler to Lindley. Lawler gets the ball back again and just finds Headley. Lindley is blocked there, but Darlington will pick the loose ball up through Lawler. Lawler's trying to play football, finds Nelson. There's a chance left side. Chance for Ngandu in some space. Ngandu's got one-on-one on the corner of the 18-yard box. Brings it inside on his right foot, has the shot. Goal-bound shot. Comfortable for Singh, but it's a goal-bound attempt for Darlington.
Shots on target, 1. I mean, the problem that we've got here is that Darlington 1-0 down, the worst attack in the league, now has to try and beat the best defence in the league just to get a point at least. And
again, I think it was Tonks who got the sliding challenge in. Then Lindley slides in, wins the ball, finds Ngandu. Ngandu to Lindley. Lindley gets his head up and plays the ball into Nelson. Lindley then across to Headley. Headley to Lindley. Lindley to Platt and then gets the ball back. I don't mind Lindley. I think he's been decent again today. He was decent in the games he had in that little spell. Lees drives forward. They've parted. That parted there of Tamworth. Plays it in. Oh, the flag's gone up. Oh, you just got to stay on side there. Fantastic play by Toby Lees. Tamworth just parted across the midfield. And then as he played Nelson,
through the middle of him, didn't he?
Going to take this throw in. Decent delivery. Good long throw into the box. It's headed clear to Ngandu on the edge. Ngandu takes a touch but can't position himself for a shot, so finds Headley. Headley round to Hayden Lindley.
The ball just not falling from Ngandu on the edge of the area there, and bodies in front of him as well. Shot would have been tricky.
Headley to Salkeld. Salkeld trying to find Platt. Darlington can't emerge with it. Oh, lovely little step over there by the Tamworth player. Referee not giving the free kick. Ball turned into the box. Headed up into the air, and then it's turned back into midfield territory by one of the Tamworth defenders. Platt and Ngandu scampering around the ball to pick it up. Oh, that's a late challenge. Could be trouble here. Very late challenge. Might get away with a yellow, but that was late on Ngandu. It's very, very late. It's probably a yellow because he's kept his. It's not a lot of elevation in the challenge. I'm trying to explain it, put my teeth in right. It's a very late, very poor challenge.
But it's on the ground.
So I think I've seen him so infrequently, I haven't really seen it with my own eyes yet. I'm sure he is. I'm not saying he's not, but
Sukar, Hatfield, Rivers and Windass still on the bench for Darlington to use if they need them.
Barrow offers an option left-hand side, and Ngandu picks it up, finds Curry inside. He's on the edge of the box, finds Barrow. Barrow with time to take a touch, does take a touch, puts a cross in, and it's just over the bar there by Nelson. Just got there ahead of his defender.
But way to knock on that door, though.
Barrow's gambling through the middle there, trying to get something. Finds Curry. Curry trying to get Barrow going again here. Barrow's pushed a little bit wide. Darlington need to get some men into the box. Decent cross, that one, and it's headed back. Comes to Little. Little inside the box. Gets the shot. Well blocked. Comes back to Barrow. Barrow to Ngandu. Little stayed down. Ngandu takes a touch. Decent ball into the box. Takes a touch, and again just can't fall to a black and white shirt on the edge.
Yeah, when you need it to drop to a player in black and white, it just isn't at the moment.
Headley's been out muscled there on the ball, and there's a chance here for Tamworth to have a run at Jake Lawler. Lawler's just going to stand, try and show him the outside. Gets around the outside. Just wide. That wasn't too far away.
Benakwai it was, picking up on it through the middle. And those are the margins. It's Darlington pushing and pressing for an equaliser at one end and almost going 2 down at the other within the space of a few seconds, and they've got a couple of players.
They get Rivers running, cleared as far as Hatfield. Hatfield is pushed over but gets back up, finds Rivers again. Rivers goes in between, nice bit of footwork there. Hatfield on the corner of the 18-yard box, spreads play across to Headley. Headley then has a man far side. Can't tell who's on that far side. Might be Nelson. Nelson comes past there. Has to be a free kick. Just committed the defender and then took the foul.
Fairlam it was.
Is it Nelson? So far away with these floodlights. Can't tell even with my glasses on. But anyway, it's a great opportunity for the free kick, this. Barrow stands over the ball. One of Darlington's only naturally left-footed players at the moment. 25 yards from goal. Sizes it up. Has the shot. It doesn't come too close. Only goal of this game came from a long throw at this end. Can Darlington do the same? Barrow throws it in. Headed up in the air. Darlington had the first contact. Comes to Hatfield. Hatfield with a shot, which is well blocked. Comes to Ngandu. Ngandu shoots over the bar. In a game, a few close up. Have a chance for the counter now. Don't think they really want to take it. I think they just want to keep the ball as much as they can, and then it goes out for a throw in. The referee blows the full-time whistle, and Tamworth haven't offered a lot, but they've defended well, and they go back down to Staffordshire with the 1-goal win. From a Darlington point of view, lots of effort and endeavour, but couldn't really create all that many clear-cut chances, and it's another goal, another game without a goal.
A 7th consecutive victory for the visitors, but they didn't really get it all their own way today. Question about whether they had more gears to go through if they needed them. Darlington, as always, huffing and puffing. The final third, maybe, always that difficulty. No shortage of effort, no shortage of trying, but ultimately 23rd against first. You would expect it to only end one way, and it has. Darlington 0, Tamworth 1 the final score. The Quakers have a good account of themselves, but just not enough.